Hello and welcome to Not Replaced Yet Office Hours. My name is Nick Bushcar. I'm here with my brother Jesse. Say hello, Jesse.
Hello, Jesse.
This is the show that keeps you informed and inspired about all things AI. We're going to run down the top AI news of the day and chat a little bit. And thank you so much for being here. We really need your help growing Not Replaced Yet. And if you are here, please like, follow, comment. That lets the algorithm know to push it out to more people. And more important than anything, please share it with someone. If you know anyone who is interested in AI or in general, the future of work, anything like that. Gonna kill the music here, Jesse. Happy Monday. How's it going?
It's good. Happy Monday. We were both elsewhere last week. Spent a few days together in Colorado with our Padre, and we got to see the Padres. So that was fun.
God. Yeah, kill the Rockies.
I was going to say, that's why I'm wearing my Colorado Rockies hat. I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but as historically they're in the running for the worst start in Major League Baseball history. We got to see him at Coors Field and enjoy humor. Yeah, it was fun.
Anything interesting in your space today around AI?
You know, I saw someone mention that there was a creativity upgrade to GPT-4o. Did you notice anything with that?
No.
I saw a headline, but I didn't dig into it. So, no, I mean, haven't been out for a few days, like we were saying offline. I wasn't. I didn't have the luxury of a lot of news searching and things like that. So. I did try a lot of little experiments with Runway on our trip, so some video generation and actually I was using Midjourney last night just while we were watching a movie with the kiddos to storyboard out that music video I mentioned to you. So
Sure.
A little bit of just creative sprinkling, but no big news that's come across my desk other than the headlines that we have prepared.
All right, well, let's jump into today's top news. Today is Monday, May 12th, and in healthcare, AI is making significant strides. Researchers at Weill Cornell Medicine have developed an AI-based method that goes beyond traditional cancer staging by grouping patients based on how their disease is likely to progress. By analyzing patterns in large data sets, including genetic information, imaging, and clinical outcomes, the model can identify subgroups of patients who may respond better or worse to certain therapies. This level of stratification could help oncologists tailor treatment plans with greater precision, potentially improving survival rates and reducing unnecessary side effects.
Meanwhile, Philips has announced a major collaboration with NVIDIA to bring cutting-edge AI into the MRI suite. Their goal is to streamline the imaging process by using AI to reconstruct scans faster and with higher clarity, which could mean shorter scan times for patients and earlier diagnoses for providers. The companies are also exploring how AI can assist radiologists by highlighting anomalies and flagging subtle changes that might otherwise go unnoticed. It's a step towards more personalized, efficient, and proactive care.
And in the realm of AI regulation, significant developments are unfolding. Several U.S. states, including Alabama, Hawaii, Illinois, Maine, and Massachusetts, have introduced bills requiring entities to disclose when consumers are interacting with AI-powered systems, aiming to enhance transparency.
Sticking in American news, U.S. news, the Trump administration has abruptly fired Shira Perlmutter, head of the U.S. Copyright Office, I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, just days after her office released a critical report on AI training practices. The report raised alarms about companies like OpenAI and Meta using copyrighted content without permission, warning it could erode the foundation of copyright law. Perlmutter had become a key advocate for creators' rights, and her dismissal is seen by many as a political move favoring big tech, just as major legal battles over AI and copyright heat up.
And turning to the tech industry, Amazon is redefining human roles in an AI-driven world. The company has introduced the Vulcan robot to handle ergonomically challenging tasks in warehouses, while simultaneously retraining some warehouse workers to become robot technicians, highlighting a shift in job functions due to AI integration.
And finally, in infrastructure news, OpenAI's massive $100 billion Stargate project, its moonshot plan to build a nationwide network of AI super data centers, is hitting turbulence. Originally pitched as a cornerstone of America's AI future, the project is now facing delays as rising construction costs driven by tariffs and broader economic uncertainty have made investors skittish. Backed by SoftBank, Stargate was set to rival even the largest hyperscale operations powering next-gen AI agents and massive multimodal models, but for now, the blueprint is stuck in limbo.
And that wraps up today's AI news highlights. Yeah, I have to admit, I'm excited about something like a Stargate project, but I had been skeptical from the start about if they were going to be able to get the funding. And then when all of the, let's say, economic turmoil arose, that made me even more skeptical. So I don't know. I'm hopeful but interested, that's not right. Hopeful but slightly pessimistic. Whatever.
What? Did you see the Google? It was just a headline I saw. Didn't make it into our news roundup. But the Google nuclear plan, where they're planning to roll out, I think it was 1.3 gigawatts, which we were watching Back to the Future last night. So that's slightly over the amount of energy it takes to travel back in time if you have a DeLorean. 1.3 gigawatts.
Says 1.8 here.
1.8. Yeah. Oh man, that's like that's back in time twice. No, not quite.
It says, so just to add a little on, I'll read slightly. This is from TechCrunch. So it's Google and nuclear site developer Elemental Power announced this week that they will work together on 3 sites for advanced nuclear reactors. Let's see. Google plans to spend $75 billion building data capacity this year. And Elemental is taking a technology agnostic approach, meaning that it hasn't decided on which small modular reactor company it will work with to develop the projects. So even Elemental isn't the company making it. So they'll have to go out and get the SMRs from other companies.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right.
Thorium.
That'll be interesting to watch.
Thorium. Yeah, I mean, power obviously is a huge piece of that Stargate project. It's where my head goes, is like how,
oh, sure.
You've got to power it. You've got to have the infrastructure. I was just explaining to my daughter nuclear power and the pros and cons and the reasons why we don't have more of it. Because it's spooky, scary.
Isn't it?
Like
isn't it?
bar mitzvah.
It's always strange to me that nuclear power is the power generation comes from the steam that just turns the turbines. Like like that's just such a weird, like you think of the power being in the material, right? Yeah. Like you're extracting this somehow this power, but no, it's just like turning some turbine or engine or I don't know much about it.
Yeah, it's a windmill.
Like, yeah, it's just turning something that's creating steam or whatever, and that's where the power comes from. It's just so strange that that's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were some promising fission stories last year, I believe. So maybe I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of sci-fi exhausted with like what's maybe on the horizon. I feel like we need to stay in our AI lane and not be forecasting energy breakthroughs. It's
definitely
another degree of separation from my expertise, but it is interesting and it's required. It's like this massive AI future where we have all these gigaflops of processing power and teraflops. Like it requires a lot of electricity, so they go hand in hand.
It do. Well, I don't know. I was trying to think of if there's anything else we should cover on this live. But truthfully, both of us, since we were out of town, both of us have been doing a bunch of not replaced yet work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Catching up and getting back into the swing of things on Monday. So is there anything else that you'd like to chat about before we jump off?
No, I'll be curious. I mean, our latest episode with the top 10 beginner mistakes just dropped, and we're starting to get a little traction, and I'll be really interested to see if we get any feedback and because you and I put a fair amount of scrutiny into that list. So if you're watching this and you haven't watched the top 10 beginner mistakes, go check it out. It's I think our latest full episode in the YouTube
last
channel.
Week in AI just dropped today.
Oh, so second. Watch that one too. But
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious about, because we really did try to be thoughtful in both like what made the list and also then how we articulated the list. And hopefully it helps some people. I have to remind myself of some of them, even though they're mistakes for beginners, they're good things to always revisit. So, but no, I don't have anything else. I think news is news, and we'll get back to it. And if you are watching or you return to watch, thank you very much. And please do, you can play the music. There we go.
There it goes.
Please do share. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave us a review. All of those things are very, very helpful. But more than anything, if there's anyone in your life that is interested, curious, engaged with AI, please share this podcast, this show, this episode, our name, whatever, with them, because that's who we're making this for, you and them. And so we really appreciate your support and feedback, and look forward to doing it again.
See you tomorrow.